Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And it's time for Fine Living here on 1240 Radio WOMT every Monday morning with Mr. Jim Reif Builders. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Terry.
How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. Yourself?
I can't complain. Jim, always have a lot of fun doing the show with you. Always learn a lot of great information. Last week, we talked about LED lights, something we never talked about before. And so learn about that. Today, we're going to talk about bathroom renovations.
That is correct.
Okay.
So it's we do a lot of renovations every year in regard to bathrooms. So, and why do people do them? Kind of, there's two reasons why. First of all, they want to update things. They maybe don't like their fixture colors anymore. They want to add a walk-in shower versus a bathtub. Different reasons that way. And then the other major reason is because they're required to, because of the fact that they need now. Because
lifestyle changes.
Lifestyle changes.
Sure.
They may need some ADA adaptability here. So that's one of the two reasons why people typically renovate their.
What is ADA for those that don't know?
Americans Disabilities Act. So it's kind of a term that's out there in ADA, so that you can help get into your whether it's your business or your home, whatever, a lot easier with a less problems.
Sure.
No steps in some cases.
And that really adds a lot of value to a home, because maybe you yourself are not disabled or whatever, but when you want to resell your home, that could help sell.
It gives you a bigger market to pick from for people to buy your home. So it's definitely a vantage point to do that.
Okay.
And as people age and we're all living longer, or most part we're living longer, so that's what we want to see, and we want to be able to help people stay in their home longer versus having to go to assisted living or some type of facility like that.
What are some things regarding like showers, specifically speaking, that you can do in bathrooms?
Well, with the EDA or the level entry type showers, so basically there's no curb there. We can get you to walk right in, or if you have a wheelchair, or if you need to use a walker or something to get in, you don't have to lift your foot up so high to get into that area to bathe. So it's really neat to have that. So we can do that with a level entry. We've got the other things we do in the showers. We've got maybe a typical shower head, but you may also have a handheld shower head, because if you have to sit down, you can use that then to rinse off and bathe and wet yourself. To that degree, for bathing purposes. We typically could maybe see a seat in there. Some are a portable one where you could take it in and out. Some are mounted to the wall where they will fold down, so that if one person needed to use it to fold down, but yet the other person is okay and can stand fine, they can put the seat up and it's out of their way so they can do their bathing. So those types of things. We have a lot of grab bars we put in bathroom showers and around the toilets. A raised toilet where the toilet is typically a couple inches higher. It makes it easier to sit down and then get up off of that.
Right.
That's really the key, is getting up off of it. We raise the vanities so you don't have to bend over so far, or if you need to have it open underneath to wheel up to, we can do those.
What about
also.
wider doors? Is that something that you see common?
Thank you, Terry. Yeah, that's definitely a thing we do a lot, is wider doorways so you can turn and get into there a lot easier.
Okay.
And in some cases, in some of the homes, the bathrooms were small. It was kind of not a major focus for a room.
Right.
It was kind of do your duties in there and get out,
Right.
So we're having to take some space from another room or combine some rooms to make things happen. Maybe it's a closet, maybe it's taking part of a bedroom or something else. So
Well, I know that, and we've talked about this in the past, but bathroom renovations and kitchen renovations, those are the two biggest things that add a lot of value in a home, correct?
Definitely. Lots of value to them. And you're going to see your payback sooner on. They are too expensive rooms to do, but you're going to see your payback sooner, because that's definitely going to be something that's going to help raise the price of your home if you want to sell it.
Okay. I also know that you guys have a certified aging in place specialist on staff.
That's correct. So myself and Tom Arndt from my office, we've been trained with certified aging in place, so that's a designation given to us by the National Association of Home Builders, and they've taught us techniques and different methods on remodeling and renovating your bathrooms to make them more user-friendly for the ADA type applications. So
okay. Jim, if people want to get a hold of Jim Reif Builders for a new construction or remodeling, a bathroom renovation, how do they get a hold of you?
We'd love for them to call us, 684-6899. Give us a call. We'll chat with you and talk about your project. Come over and visit then. You can check us out on the web at jimreifbuilders.com and look at some things ahead of time, and you can contact us with that. And also, we have a nice presence on Facebook.
Jim, we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Terry.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio, WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.